Alright, what's up, guys? This is day 5, and today we're going to be talking about how to build confidence. And I would say there's like a few primary ways to do so. The first I would say being don't fail to do the things you tell yourself you're going to do. So basically, if you tell yourself that you're going to go to the gym today, then go to the gym. Because if you don't, then you're rewiring your brain to say, like, I don't believe myself. Like, I don't believe in myself to do anything, which means you're not going to have any confidence in yourself, which building confidence in yourself is the first step of any of that stuff. So I would say the first step to building confidence is just believing in yourself, and don't, again, like I said, don't tell yourself lies. Because, for example, if you tell yourself that you're gonna reach a goal and then you fail to do so, or you do, a better example, I guess, is just like if you fail to do something that you tell yourself you'll do, you're more likely to fail again, because you might be telling yourself that you're going to do something, but if you don't do it if you don't do it in actuality, in here you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not going to do that, actually, which is not going to help you build more confidence. I would say the second way is also to build yourself with self-affirmations, and also, like, always being positive. Like, you need to tell yourself that you're the shit, like, you're attractive, you're good at things, you can do anything, because self-affirmations are one of the best ways to build your own confidence, because of the fact that you're telling yourself words of positive things. If you tell yourself words that are positive over and over, your brain is going to start believing them. Even if you don't really believe them, your brain will start believing them. And again, that starts with going back to the first step of doing things that you tell yourself. When you do something when you accomplish a task that you told yourself you would do, your brain is processing that and saying, I can do these things. So now, it could have been something as simple as making your bed. Like, it can be very trivial and simple. And I feel like those are the best things to start with, like very basic habits. And once you can do those basic habits consistently, you're going to start building confidence, and you're going to see it throughout your life. You're going to see that you're more confident communicating with people, as well as making stronger connections and relationships. So I would say focusing on that. Yeah. And then another thing could be putting yourself out there. I know, like, it's scary to do that. Like, I 100% agree. I don't even know if I feel comfortable, like, making videos, really, because I don't really, like, rewatch them a ton. But I would say talking to people, like, if one of your struggles is communication and, like, social skills, you need to talk to people. Like, if you don't talk to people, you're never going to get better at talking to someone. So again, the best way to do that is teach your brain that it's not scary and it's not hard to do, and it's something that you can achieve. Because again, you build confidence in a certain area by doing something over and over. So again, like, it's like if you practiced catching a football. Over time, your brain is telling you, I can catch a football, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Rather than, I can't do this, I can't accomplish these things, etc. Because, again, when you tell yourself you can't accomplish these things, it becomes so much harder to have confidence in anything. Because if you're already telling yourself you can't achieve something, you're not going to achieve it, So again, I feel like the easiest way is for sure to just get out there and do those things, you know? Um, Another way could be kind of going back to goal setting. Like set very small goals at first. You know, you don't have to be out there accomplishing like insane tasks like that you're not confident in doing in the first place. But like focus on the little and smallest things at first and build good habits, because good habits can push you so far into not relapsing and doing things that aren't good for you, you know? So, yeah, I would say another thing is definitely. Hold on, let me turn on freaking text. I would say another thing is definitely, I would say another thing is definitely. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Okay, another huge thing would be surround yourself with the right people. Like, obviously, you don't want to surround yourself with yes men, but like, surrounding yourself with negative people will not help you get anywhere, because you're going to be constantly thinking you can't do something. You need to be in a group, in a space, and in a mind space of anything is possible. We can do anything. Like, any of your friends need to believe that you can do something, and they need to tell you that you can do something. You know, if your friends are knocking you and telling you you can't do something, then I think that says more about you and the fact that you're choosing to be friends with these people. Again, I would go back to positive talk is like huge. I know I should probably do that more. Just like, I think it sounds really dumb, but like if you look in the mirror and say like positive things about yourself, your brain again is going to start thinking those things too. So like you kind of just have to put it out there, because I feel like a huge part of understanding confidence and how to build it is the fact of understanding that your brain is always on and is always thinking. So even when you're doing something completely random, your brain is always on and understanding that this has an effect on anything. Like, this has an effect on my emotions, this has an effect on how I see other people, this has an effect on my confidence, because it's obvious to think like if you fail something, you might be down, and that can affect the trajectory of your confidence going like this to going down. But you kind of need to be able to separate yourself from emotions at times and not put yourself down, because again, building confidence, you can't put yourself down. The second you put yourself down, your confidence is going to be shot and you're never going to be able to push forward, you know? That's why when you like fail a test, you shouldn't take it like super to heart, because okay, you failed one test, that doesn't define you. So it's like that shouldn't destroy your confidence. If you failed a test that other people failed, or just even if you failed a test that you feel like you could have done better, that's fine. But again, how do you build confidence for a test? You build confidence for a test by studying a lot, because it's not even about soaking in the information. A lot of it is that, yes, but some of it is I have the confidence that I can use what I learned studying on my test. If I don't have the confidence that I can pull it out of my brain and utilize it, then why am I even studying? Again, so like I think you kind of need to realize that confidence is in every single part of our lives and we can't avoid it, you know? For a lot of time I would struggle with confidence, and I'd wonder like why am I not confident still after I've done all these things? And it's like you have to just lie to yourself until you believe it. That's a huge thing too. Just continually tell yourself positive things. I know I've struggled in the past with being negative a lot, and no one likes being negative. Like anytime you're negative, everybody hates that. It's not good for the environment, you know? It's terrible energy. I don't energy is a crazy word to say, but it's terrible energy. Why would you want to put that out there? So again, always be positive. And the things I've noticed from my own personal experience is that the more often you're positive, the easier it is to continue being positive. So again, when something is going wrong, just be positive. Say something positive to push you forward and not be negative. What else could we say? I would say another thing, like just building confidence, is working out in some capacity. This could even be just like cardio, getting in your 10,000 steps. Do whatever it takes for you to feel more confident in yourself. One of the easiest ways for me would just be just going to the gym, lifting weights. I enjoy doing that, A, but B, I feel confident and more confident in myself because I have muscles or whatever. Like, again, do whatever you need to do to build confidence in yourself. If that's exercise, do that. If it's being more social, do that. I'm trying to think of an example, but again, like, the easiest way I would say to build confidence in yourself is to feel yourself looking better, and you look better by working out or doing whatever. It doesn't even matter what your goal is. If your goal is to get more skinny, then do more cardio or whatever. Eat less, calorie deficit. But again, find out what your goals are. And I would say I want you to write them down on a piece of paper. And every day in the morning, look at that. And I would say, see if you're getting closer to those goals, you know? Another thing is just write positive things about yourself. Write things that you like about yourself on a piece of paper and put it on like your mirror. So it's every day in the morning, you're seeing that. And that can kind of give you self-affirmations and positive self-talk, which is crucial to building confidence. And it's going to, again, rewire your brain to be, in the back of your brain, you're thinking like, oh, I have a good smile. I'm funny. Or like, I have a good jawline. I know it sounds stupid, but like stuff like that. Those are crucial to building confidence. All right, this might be a little short one, but I don't know. That's all I have really to say. I would say I'm trying to get better at this, but again, I'm just talking on his camera, so I understand like not to expect a lot. But yeah, I would say I hope you guys have a good night, and it's been real. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.